At the start of the episode 5, Ji-won told Ki-jun that she wanted to try again. Ki-jun asked her, to try what? Suddenly, his grandfather called Ji-won. Ji-won told him that she asked his grandfather to teach them carpentry. Seo-young was doing carpentry alone at school, got a cut in her hand. Suddenly, Young-yu saw her and gave her bandages. Later, Young-yu went together with Seo-young to send her to a bus stop. The next day, Ki-jun asked Mr. Lee to give him the keychain back, as everything was solved. But Mr. Lee told him back that he still thought it was him who threw the pot, because the confession was suspicious and the evidence was clear. Seo-young heard about that, so she told Ki-jun not to bring it up anymore, as she barely managed to resolve it. Ki-jun told her back that he thanked her for looking out for Young-yu, but he dropped his keychain at the rooftop and Mr. Lee thought it was his. He also told her that the keychain was important to Young-yu and Young-yu's birthday was soon, so it was a good time to return it to him. At night, Ki-jun arrived back to home, but suddenly, he saw his grandfather lying on the ground, so he sent him to the hospital. Ji-won also arrived to Ki-jun's house, and saw no one but bike and food on the ground, so she called Ki-jun and went quickly to the hospital. After seeing his grandfather, she went to her home and arrived back to hospital to give Ki-jun some clothes. The next day, Seo-young heard that Ye-hee and Ye-hyuk were sick again during art and PE classes, so she told the teacher that she needed to go to the restroom. She went to carpentry room and found out that Teacher Lee teaching the twins alone. Although Teacher Lee made an excuse to her, but she told her teacher back that it sounded to her like he would continue doing it, so he told her back that he won't do it. Because of that, Teacher Lee told Mr. Lee that he didn't think he would be able to teach Ye-hee and Ye-hyuk outside of class, although they were Director Koo's niece and nephew. Mr. Lee told him back that he heard the head of the judging panel for the competition was his university sonby, so why he didn't meet with him and got a sense of things. Teacher Lee told him back that he was not sure as his Hyung was pretty narrow-minded, but Mr. Lee told him back that if something didn't work, it is because he didn't try hard enough. The next morning, Ki-jun met Young-yu and told him that happy birthday but he was kind of frazzled, although he wants to prepare something for him. During carpentry class, Ki-jun can't immerse in his work and suddenly his saw fell down from the table to Jin-woo's foot. Luckily, Young-yu saved Ji-won and asked him if he had his mind on something else, not to use the tool. Jin-woo asked Ki-jun what was going on with him. He told her back that he couldn't do this and left. At night, Ki-jun went together with Ho-sung to find a new house, as he can't afford for his grandfather's hospital bills. Seo-young and Young-yu went back together to a bus stop and she gave him a present for his birthday, as she heard about it from Ki-jun. He asked her back when her birthday was. She told him back that she didn't know when. Ki-jun's brother arrived to the convenience store to buy a birthday cake for Ki-jun, but met with Ji-won, and she also gave a birthday present for Ki-jun, after hearing about it from his brother. Ki-jun asked his grandfather to take a look for a new house he searched, but his grandfather told him back that he would take care of it. Suddenly, Ki-jun sensed there was someone behind the curtain and found Ji-won. As Ji-won heard about it, she asked Ki-jun on way to back home why he didn't tell her. He told her back that it was his problem. Suddenly, she told him that there was a room available at her house, so if he wanted to move to her house. The episode 5 ended here. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you again in next episode.